Marriage means making a commitment to provide love and friendship, help, comfort and respect. It demands courage, the courage to be open, the courage to grow and change, and the courage to face life's challenges together. Marriage is a commitment for life. It is a statement to those around you of the love, friendship and support you wish to share together and for the rest of your lives.
So firstly, thank you for all of you turning up today. Could we all appreciate how good Vicky looks today? Please stand up. Stand up. I am one lucky man. You look great, I'm not going to lie to you.
As the bride, it's my prerogative to also say a few words, but I take after my mother, so it might be more than a few.
Can you repeat yourself?
I will repeat myself several times as well, which is also taking after my mother. Firstly, just wanted to thank you all again for being here. Third time lucky. It's been a bit of a wild ride. We're just so glad to finally be here and be married. Yeah, we're married now.
Oh.
So thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for still being here. We haven't seen most of you half as much as we would like over the last 18 months, so this feels like the best reunion ever, and it's amazing to see you, and you all look bloody gorgeous, so thank you all so much for coming. Also want to reiterate Grant's thanks to Grant's parents and to Mum and Colin. We are so grateful for your help and support and for keeping us sane during the rescheduling and the stress. We do have a little something for you both.
Children, Harry, Emilia, Will, Robin, please stand up. Please can you all raise your hands for lovely children. However, that doesn't include the biggest kid of all. Now who could that be? Colin, please stand up. Bridesmaids? Moo, Fiona, Kate, on your feet. Everyone, please applaud the bridesmaids. The other person, of course, is Roger, Vic and Tiff's dad. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to meet Roger, although I've heard many stories about him, and his photo presides over us in the lounge, so I felt him watching over us. Might have had to cover his eyes a few times. And although I didn't get to meet him, I have to thank him, because we wouldn't be here today if it hadn't created, or co-created, this beautiful, smart, creative, immature, stubborn, crazy woman I am lucky enough to now call my wife. So in memory of Margaret, Roger, and all our missing loved ones, can I please ask you to raise a glass to family?
On behalf of Grant and Vicky, I would like to thank you all for joining them here today to celebrate their marriage. Through their vows, they are making a commitment to each other, and it means a great deal to them that you can be here to share their happiness. It is especially wonderful to be able to celebrate with so many of their family and friends after so long apart. Marriage in this country means the union of two people, voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others.
Getting Married Means You'll Have by Nicholas Gordon. Getting married means you'll have someone's hand to hold, even when you're feeling sick, even when you're old.
It means when you sit down to eat, someone will be there, so you won't have to tell your day to an empty chair. It means that when you need some help, someone will help you out. Someone always here to you, so you won't have to shout.
But best of all, it's when it's time to turn out all the lights. You won't have to be alone those long and scary nights, so even though you don't have toys, you don't have to care. Once you're married, you can be each other's teddy bear.
with my whole heart, I take you as my wife, acknowledging and accepting your faults and your strengths as you do mine. I'll stand by you forever and will always be there for you. I promise that I will always be a shoulder to cry on and to wipe away your tears. I promise to be faithful and supportive and to always make our family, love and happiness my priority. I'll be yours in plenty, in sickness and in health, in failure and in triumph. I cannot wait to face the many adventures of life together. I love you.
They say it takes a village to raise a child, but you don't just turn 18 and become a fully accomplished adult, and I'm definitely not a grown-up yet, so I think it's more appropriate to say that it takes a village to raise a person. And I was always such a daddy's girl, so for me it really has taken a village. Not only has my incredible mum stepped up to the role of both parents, I'm lucky enough to have all of you lot around me who have helped shape me as a person. My sister, my bridesmaids, who are my oldest friends, have literally been there through all of it. My godmum, who I have to credit with teaching me to love cider. Colin, you're all right.
Yes, Colin!
Take that. That's made my day. Glad I come now.
My amazing friends from uni who have come from far and wide to be here today. I moved to Cardiff just a couple of weeks after losing Dad, and you were all so patient with me and looked after me and still look after me to this day. Carol and Ian, who have welcomed me into the Murdoch clan. Stu, who irritates me like the big brother I never wanted. My two gorgeous nephews and these three gorgeous kids who have taught me what it's like to love and look after a small human and to wipe bottoms.
Do you, Grant, take Vicky to be your wife, to love and cherish, laugh and adventure with, and to comfort and support whatever the future may bring?
I do.
And Vicky, do you take Grant to be your husband, to love and cherish, laugh and adventure with, and to comfort and support whatever the future may bring?
I do.
I, Grant,
I, Grant,
take you, Vicky,
take you, Vicky,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
I, Vicky,
Take you, Grant,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
Can everyone stand for the new Mrs. and Mr. Murdoch?
I promise to always support you to achieve your dreams and to always have your back when not everything goes as planned. I promise to always be your #1 fan and to never stop appreciating you. I promise to be your voice of reason and your conscience and to still be your partner in crime. I promise to be your best friend and to try and make you laugh every day as much as you do for me. To Will, Amelia and Harry, when I committed to your dad, I committed to you too. And whilst I can't promise to be at every game or school concert, I can promise to always be cheering you on. I promise to always look after you and your dad and do everything I can to make all 4 of you happy. I promise we will always be a team through all life's adventures.
Thank you for making today special. With all of your help and support, we both couldn't be here. What we have, Vic, is something very special. And in that, I want to thank our parents for the way you brought us up. Although if you ask them, you'd probably disown me and probably tell us that we're too cheeky, annoying, not returning tools, knitting, crochet materials. Don't worry, you'll get it all back soon. Sadly, there's a few people that should have been here today that are no longer with us. My gran, my papa, Murdoch, my granny Barnwell, Papa John, who is like my mother and very stubborn, but is sending us love from Glasgow. Vic's Nana and Grampy, her old Uncle Malcolm, Margaret, Granny, who we have had to pretty much bankroll this day. And I was actually able to meet Margaret a few times before she passed away recently. She was a real character, and of course, being Scottish, we got on like a house of fire. And I can rest safe knowing that I was a favourite of Vicky's boyfriends. Vic also made much of the stationery, favours, decorations on all the things the wedding. All the things the wedding, yeah. So thank you for all your hard work that you put in. I have made the biggest decision. 1, proposing. 2, choosing this awesome venue. You'll agree that all the staff that are here, including the photographers, videographer, everyone else, Tony at the back who is here to do caricaturists, they've all been amazing. So please, can you raise your hands for the staff? And last but not least, number 3, making sure all the donuts got here in one piece. And if you don't trust me, count them.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of our love
as a token of our love
and a sign of our marriage.
and a sign of our marriage.
I promise to love and care for you,
I promise to love and care for you,
be faithful to you,
be faithful to you,
share your joys and comfort you
share your joys and comfort you
when you are troubled.
when you are troubled.
I will dream with you,
I will dream with you,
adventure with you,
adventure with you,
and walk beside
and walk beside
in whatever our lives bring.
in whatever our lives bring.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of our love
as a token of our love
and a sign of our marriage.
and a sign of our marriage.
I promise to love and care for you,
I promise to love and care for you,
be faithful to you,
be faithful to you,
share your joys,
share your
and
joys,
comfort you when you're troubled.
and comfort you when you are troubled.
I will dream with you,
I will dream with you,
adventure with you,
adventure with you,
and walk beside
and walk beside
in whatever our lives bring.
in whatever our lives bring.
Of course, this handsome man, my husband. I'm lucky enough to have found in you someone who has helped me flourish as a person. You've made me more confident, you're always encouraging me to just go for it, you're always up for an adventure, you genuinely make me laugh on a daily basis, but that's partly because you wind me up on a daily basis. We have such shit banter, but we also love a DMC, and I think my friends will agree that you've definitely unleashed a soppy side of me that no one knew existed, me included. But most people don't realise that for all your loudness and brashness that you're actually a massive softie yourself. You are fiercely loyal to your friends and family and would do anything for them, and I feel so privileged that I get to see that side of you. You look after me in so many ways. Most importantly, you take the bins out. You are my best friend, and I'm so grateful to have you, and I love you very much.
2, 1, put the kick!
We embark on the biggest adventure of all, that is marriage. For me, today is something that I never thought would happen for me again. And with everything that we've had to overcome in the last couple of years, there were times where I'm sure it wouldn't have happened. Vic, you have been the shining light that's been a very challenging last few years. Both of us have dig deep, both emotionally, mentally, but we've made it through. You're now officially stepmom to Will, Moo, Harry, and although you've been doing most of these mum's responsibilities when you first met them, we are a team. And although I may wind you up, not take the washing out from the machine, make enough cups of tea, every day you make me laugh out loud. That's a personal joke, so.
So, it does take a village to raise a person. And we wanted to share our day with all of you because you have all had some impact or some part to play in our lives. You guys are our village. That makes you family, and that's what it's all about. So, I will thank you all again for being here and being in our lives, and ask you if you could stand and raise a glass one more time to family. To family.
So, to wrap it up on my behalf, and the groom, it's my responsibility to ensure everyone enjoys the evening. The band will commence. The bar is already open. And with this in mind, being part of a rugby community spirit, should come down, you Zulu warriors.
You have both made the declarations prescribed by law and have made a solemn and binding contract with one another in the presence of your witnesses, friends and family gathered here today. So it gives me enormous pleasure to tell you, you are now husband and wife. Grant, you may kiss your bride. Please stand and help me congratulate the new Mr. and Mrs. Murdoch.